Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. Today we're diving deep into the ending of BLOAT 2025, a thrilling screen life horror movie directed by Pablo Absento. This film has been causing quite the stir with its unique blend of technology, supernatural folklore, and a father's desperate attempt to save his family from an ancient evil. If you haven't seen the film yet, don't worry. I'll give you the full rundown of the plot and explain the haunting, ambiguous conclusion that will leave you questioning everything. Let's get into it.
Airbnb we're staying in. There's this baby for people with little kids.
Kappa, an ancient Japanese water spirit. Let's start by setting the stage for BLOAT. The story follows Jack Reynolds, a U.S. Army AI operator who is stationed overseas while his family vacation in Tokyo, Japan. Jack is unable to join them due to his duties in the Middle East, so he stays connected with his wife, Hannah, and their two kids through virtual calls, FaceTime, and texts. But when his younger son, Kyle, nearly drowns in a lake, things begin to take a strange turn. It all starts innocently enough. Jack and his family are dealing with the grief of losing their baby when they decide to take a trip to Japan to heal. However, after Kyle's near-drowning incident, Jack begins to notice a drastic shift in his son's behavior. Kyle's obsession with cucumbers and natto, his strange, almost demonic tantrums, and most unsettling of all, the eerie green glow in his eyes suggests something supernatural at play. Jack soon becomes convinced that Kyle might be possessed, and this is where the supernatural element kicks in. As Jack dives deeper into researching his suspicions, he stumbles across a dark corner of the internet, a forum called darkthreads.co, where people share stories about supernatural encounters. Through this forum, Jack uncovers a disturbing connection to an ancient Japanese water spirit called the Kappa, a creature that has been known to possess children and feed on their souls. As the strange occurrences continue to pile up, Jack grows increasingly desperate to save his son. He even contacts a Marine named Derek Gray, who has first-hand experience with a similar situation. Gray tells him that the only way to stop a Kappa possession is through fire, a method that ultimately led to the death of his own son, who had been consumed by the creature. Jack's investigation takes him to a Buddhist priest who confirms that the Kappa could very well be the one tormenting Kyle, and the only solution is to burn it out of him. But the clock is ticking, and Jack is running out of options. With the stormy weather preventing him from reaching his family in Japan, Jack must make an impossible decision to abandon his post and fly to Tokyo.
Breaking news from Japan. Typhoon is coming, which means we need to do it before it hits the coast.
The climax, the fight against the Kappa. As Jack arrives in Tokyo, we can feel the weight of his desperation. The once vibrant family vacation is now a twisted nightmare as he walks into their Airbnb to find it in utter disarray. The bathtub is filled with water and vines, and his wife, Hannah, has already been killed by the Kappa. This is when Jack realizes that the demon has gone too far, and there's only one option left. In a moment of terrifying clarity, Jack decides to burn the house down to eradicate the Kappa. As he sets fire to the Airbnb, the Kappa emerges in full force, and Jack finds himself fighting for his life. In a desperate attempt to save Kyle, Jack calls out for him, but the creature's grip on the boy seems unbreakable. But does Jack succeed in saving his family, or is it too late?
Hey, buddy.
Dad.
Hey, so...
The ending explained, did Jack save his family? Now let's break down that ending because it's one of the most haunting, ambiguous conclusions I've seen in a while. The film wraps up with a court trial where Jack is put on trial for his actions. It's a predictable outcome given everything that has happened. He abandoned his post, 2 people were brutally killed, and he burned down an entire house. Of course, he's going to be in trouble, right? But here's where things get interesting. During the trial, Jack's 2 sons testify on his behalf. Kyle, who looks completely back to his old self, speaks out in defense of his father. He tells the court that he loves Jack and that he's his hero. Gone are the possessed stares, the cucumber obsession, and the violent outbursts. Kyle seems fine, but if you've been paying attention throughout the film, there's a huge red flag here. Remember how the film's visual style kept glitching whenever the Kappa was near? Those strange glitches were a constant reminder that something supernatural was lurking beneath the surface, just out of sight. And that's exactly what happens in the final shot of Kyle. As the camera focuses on Kyle's face, we see a subtle glitch, a sign that not all is well, even though everything seems to be back to normal. This is a major indicator that the Kappa's possession might not be fully gone, and Kyle could still be under its influence. It's a chilling conclusion because we're left wondering, is Kyle truly free, or is the Kappa merely biding its time, waiting for the right moment to return?
Can't you see what is going on? Open your eyes!
I see you.
The implications of the ending. So, what does this ending really mean? Well, it's clear that Jack did everything he could to save his family. He fought against the supernatural forces, and in his mind, burning the house down was the only way to free his son. The trial scene is almost like a cathartic moment, a way to show that Jack did what any father would do to protect his kids. His son's testimonies reveal how much they believe in him, and they stand by his side, proving that the love of a parent is the ultimate justification for Jack's actions. However, the final glitch on Kyle's face adds a layer of doubt. The Kappa's grip on him might have been loosened, but was it truly gone? This question hangs in the air, unresolved, and that's what makes BLOAT so effective as a horror film. It plays on our fear of the unknown, of the idea that evil might be lurking just beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to strike again. One of the themes of the film is the intersection of technology and the supernatural. The glitches in the videos, the FaceTime calls, and the internet forum all serve as a reminder that in the modern world, we're never really safe, even when we think we are. The supernatural can invade our technology, our homes, and our lives in ways we can't predict or control. The film also highlights the fragility of human relationships. Jack's connection with his family is constantly strained by distance, technology failures, and the overwhelming sense of dread that surrounds them. The tragedy of the situation is that no matter how hard Jack tries, he can't fully protect his family from the supernatural forces at play. The Kappa, a representation of this ancient evil, is a reminder that there are some things we can't fight no matter how much we love our family.
I tried to save him, tried to get that monster out of him, but it was too late. There was nothing.
Our nerdy thoughts. In the end, BLOAT is a movie that leaves us with more questions than answers. While it's clear that Jack's actions were motivated by love and desperation, the final glitch on Kyle's face suggests that the battle against the Kappa isn't truly over. The film does a masterful job of keeping us on edge, never allowing us to fully relax, even as we think the danger has passed. So what's next for BLOAT? Is there a sequel on the horizon? Only time will tell, but one thing is for certain. This film has made a lasting impact on the screen life horror genre, mixing modern technology with ancient supernatural lore in a way that's both innovative and terrifying. What did you think of the ending of BLOAT? Do you believe Kyle is truly free from the Kappa's grasp, or is there more darkness to come? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of your favorite movies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.